Good afternoon. Very welcome on this symposium on gender, power and politics.
DEWIS stands for making this university a university where not only male but also female feel at home. So it's working environment. There is this implicit bias of women and that leads to losing talent. So I think it is a loss not only for reasons of atmosphere but also for quality of science to have a gender diverse staff in this university at all levels.
Gender diversity is important for everybody, thus also for the Delft University of Technology, because with gender diversity you have a much wider spectrum of views on the issues at hand. I think DEWIS brings together the women in this university, and jointly it's easier to make contact with the board of the university or to make contact with other women in other organizations, to hook up to the national network of women professors, etc. So I think it's very good they organize themselves.
We contribute in different ways. The first one is to support female scientists in this university in their career by organizing workshops, trainings, mentoring for young females. So we want them to have good opportunities to make career within the university. But we also look at the policy within our university. How can we make the university more gender diverse? So we have the planning of different lunch meetings where we look at best practices in different faculties so faculties can learn from each other.
The core message of my presentation is that we tend to think that we can recognize discrimination, that we recognize bias when it occurs. And what we see in psychological research is that bias very often is very implicit, very subtle, and it's not recognized nor by the people who perpetrate it nor by the people who are targeted by it. And so this sets into motion a cycle of motivation loss, performance loss, and women opting out of science and thinking this is a personal choice, but in fact it's caused by the way they're treated at work.
It's clear that our understanding of gender equality has improved over the last 5 to 10 years, and what that research is showing is that a lot of the reasons why we have gender equality is because of people's expectations of men and women differ. Those differences are at the root of our underestimation of women and our overestimation of men. And the result of that is that women don't progress as well in these organisations and get paid less and don't get promoted as much. And so now we understand these key things, we're able to then intervene and to figure out what we should do to stop these type of things happening.
And with further ado, I tell you the one we chose is Nida Gerhard.
I'm really happy to get it, and I didn't really expect it because all the other candidates were really excellent and they were all did really good job. But I'm really happy. I really thank this symposium to give this opportunity to female scientists and female PhDs to be able to present themselves and also talk about women problem in industry and in scientific fields.